Okay, so for this part, what you want to do is to add crime data into the into our previous data set. However, before going to that section, we were using Vancouver crime, and we imported Vancouver crime from the data set that it was already existed in the course's notebook. However, let's take a look at that data set. Okay, it seems that it doesn't load. I think it's my internet connection, but wow. But sorry for the problem. But what we did was we extracted some of the features from that data set and made a new kind of array list for crimes and name it crime 2. It has the same properties that was available in the main data set, just to make it like easier to access. We extracted those properties, and like instead of going deeper in the hierarchy, we can use it faster in the main object we have. And so let's get back to our code. Okay, so what I talked about the previous tutorial, we had this map, and I said that okay, we need to make a layer. So putting the map in the layer, and we want to add a new layer to our previous visualization. And in this new layer, we're going to use Vancouver crime 2 dataset. So the value would be from Vancouver crime 2. And then same type of projection. The type would be marketer, and so instead of making a mark as geoshapes, which was this guys, we want to specify the crime location. So the mark would be circle. It can be points too, but let's keep it as circle. Then getting to the encoding section, specifying the encoding, same process almost. However, this time, since we are using this like each point instead of the area, we need to go through geo points, which needs longitude and latitude values. So in the encoding section, I need to specify that longitude would be something, and latitude something too, and then what I want to specify is the size of those points, maybe changing the color. And that's it for now. Okay, so in the longitude and latitude section, we need to specify what field are we going to find our longitude and latitude from. It's latitude. It's getting back to the data sets. We extracted that longitude and latitude from the main type, from the main data set, geographical data set, and stored in latitude and longitude, like in two property separately. So as it was in an array at the beginning, so I'm going to get that from latitude values and then specifying the type, which is quantitative. Okay. The same thing. Oh, the same thing for latitude. And for the size, we need to specify the value of the size of the icons we want to see, the circles. Let's keep them as 12. And then for the color, so I want to choose the color based on the type of crime, which is non-vehicular or vehicular. So in that case, I need to make a scale and choose the domain and range for that scale. Domain would be, let me copy it from the data set. Non-vehicular and vehicular, and ranges. You need to choose the colors that you want to assign to the domain. So for non-vehicular, a specific color, and for the vehicular, another one. And then you need to specify which field do you want to make the color based on. So the field would be reference type, and the title you want to show is also reference type, and the type of that value is number. Okay, so let's see if it works. Everything is okay. And yeah, so now I can see the layer of Vancouver crime data set on the layer of Vancouver area, and let's add some more detail to it, including another tooltip maybe. Let me copy this part. I take one for writing. Another tooltip, and that's it. Okay, so the next step we want to have for this is is to add another chart, like a bar chart for the crime and for the number of records in each month, and then make them connected with select and transform. Yeah, with select and transform, and make them connected together. So we have this layer, and what I need to do is to add another, like concat them to another visualization. Let's concat them vertically, so I can reconcat them. This is one of my diagrams. Concatenating that. Do another one and close it. Okay, so for this second diagram, I want to make a bar chart, and this is going to be something really small. So we are using the same data, and we are using the same size diagram. And then we need to make it line chart. Mark would be line, and then encoding is going to be x and y as month, day, and the count of values in each count of crimes in each of those times. So x and y's in the encoding section. And then setting the color. So the color is based on, I want to use the same kind of color, so I technically need the same thing as I had here with the scale and domain. And then I'm going to connect them with a selection. So after the, just shifting these guys a little bit apart, and after the mark I can use selection and defining a value for selection. It's going to be interval because I don't want to choose a single point. And encoding. Let's see how it works. Yay. And then I'm going to use this selection, so the interval selection, on the crime data and the map data. So in the second layer of visualization, I'm going to add a transform here. I'm going to add a transform here. And setting the filter based on the selection. Filter. Selection. Brush. And let's see if it works. Yeah. So it's like over time, the crime in Vancouver. Okay, so we've learned about GeoBees in Vegalite. However, this is a really useful tool, but as you can see, especially in this map, you cannot use screw. This is my Chrome scrolling, but you cannot use a scrolling like a map. You don't have any background visualization of like a map, like what we usually see in websites and other visualizations. So in the next section we are going to cover is leaflet and D3JS. Getting back to the notebook. So this next session, the next tutorial is going to be an introduction to leaflet and D3. That way we can combine this map with the actual map, and actually it's not combining this map because it's not Vegalite anymore. It's like using the same data set. But yep, that's it. So any questions so far?